welcome along to the Radical O Plate. A bit of a interesting, different format to bring you tonight. We're going to try something a bit different. So we're going to bring you 4 heats and then 2 finals. So the drivers will be competing in 2 of the heats. So maybe heat 1, heat 3, maybe 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever way around it gets drawn out, that's your heats. You'll start 1 heat at the front of the grid and 1 heat towards the back of the grid, and then you'll score points in your heats, and then that will set the grids for the B and the A finals. So that is how it's going to be here tonight. So 7 drivers per heat. So the interesting thing is just going to be how much can we get this one going here. Do drivers get much practice for heat? Probably. You'll get a couple of minutes if that. I'm going to obviously now set the grids. So we just need to bring it up on here and make sure that I've got all of this information correct, which I'm pretty sure I do, because I know that it's Racelord on pole for this one. I did do it earlier, to be fair. I did do the grids earlier, so let's just have a look at the grids on here and see what they're like. So we're just going to have a look at the grids on here for Heat 1. So it is Racelord on pole with Mike in 2nd. We've got Nigel Mansell in 3rd. Then we've got Beefy in 4th, so I'll just move him on up there. D-Locked in 5th, Audio Muted in 6th, and Ollie there in 7th. Let's give the guys a ready. And we will get the action underway for Heat 1. So 10-minute races here, times 1 on the fuel usage and times 1 on the tyre usage. So they will have a little bit of tyre wear, but it's not going to be too much of an issue in the race. Everyone getting involved in this. Great to see Carl back. You've seen that image, Carl, of your profile picture. Just brings back so many memories. It's great having you in it, mate. The chat is looking healthy. Oh, we've got horns. We've got horns. Right, everyone seems to be ready. Let's get this one underway. So it's a false start grid check. Let's get Heat 1 underway. And then we've got a whole different set of drivers for Heat 2. So this is the beauty of it, is we're going to see different people throughout the whole event. So here we go on pole. Let's get off that view, because I wanted to show you that view a bit later on. So false start grid check. Racelord on pole, Mike 2nd, Nigel in 3rd, Beefy in 4th. Lights out. Oh, someone didn't get off the line there. Who was that didn't get off the line? But Racelord will looks like going to lead this into turn 1. Mike in 2nd. Mike has been putting a lot of practice in this car, so wouldn't be surprised. It looks like Mike's going for an early move on the outside. There is the Snail in 3rd, so we haven't lost anyone at this point at the moment. D-Lock's there in 4th. With Ollie up to 5th already. Is a great start. Ollie has Audio Muted in 6th. And Beefy in 7th, but at this stage it is Racelord in the lead of the race as it stands at the moment. Oh, who's gone off there? Somebody off. I think that is Mike. I'll save the replay so we can have a look at it. Don't know what happened there, but it's Racelord now leading the Snail into someone. Let's go back and have a look at what happened to Mike. So he was in 2nd, wasn't he? So some of these curves can be a little bit brutal here. Let's see what happened. Oh, he's just got straight on. Just no turning. So Mike down there in 7th. Racelord in the lead. He's almost a second clear of Nigel, who then is 7/10 clear of D-Locks. that does have Ollie for company. The guy that started out the back of this heat is absolutely blitzing his way up through the field as it stands, and then we get the glitch come back as per normal of the lovely fuel glitch. Audio now, livery from Audio, the polka dot livery from Audio in 5th, Beefy in 6th, and Mike is not too far back, and as I said, Mike has been practicing a lot, so wouldn't be surprised if we see Mike clawing his way back up through the field. 8 minutes of action here at Gran's to bring you as we get a little bit move further forward. There we go. Looks like Ollie up to 3rd. Ollie seems to be glitching around a little bit. Of course, D-Lox has got another Ferrari livery on there. We need to see another Ferrari livery, but it is Race Lord. 1.2 clear. The beauty of this is whoever... Please ban the horn, says Mario. I love that in the chat. The beauty of this is, even if you have a bad heat like Mike's having here, and you qualify for the B final, then you can still... The winner of the B final gets into the A final at the back of the A final. So you can completely recover your race day. You can completely go from the back to the front as long as you just have a bit of patience and go for it. I know I did think there's some bad internet connections in this one. Ooh, who's that off in the background further back there? That was, looked like D-Lox. D-Lox down to 6th now. He's got Mike catching up now, so Mike maybe not looking to finish last here. Mike all over the back of D-Lox, looking to go around the outside. Not too far wide, Mike, like you done earlier on in the race. Exactly, 2 heats, so it's all to play for. So, to give you a bit of information on who is coming up in the next heat, we have in Heat 2 tonight. Let's have a look at the grids for Heat 2. So, we got Lee, Duncan, we got Watsy, we got Butler, we got Sandanza, Mario, Briskia, and Johnny in Heat 2. So, completely different group to what we've got in Heat 1. But at the moment it is still Race Lord in the lead of this race. Then we've got Nigel there in 2nd. We've got Ollie there in 3rd. His internet just seems to be so bouncy. Audio Muted in 4th. His connection seems to be right, his audio is. Beefy in 5th. Mike is up to 6th. He's not going to finish last in this one. And D-Lox in 7th. No, yeah, that's completely fine. They'll completely understand. It can be a bit, it's a bit daunting to begin with when you start off with all the advantage. You see these guys are pretty much all on the same corner. It's only 6.5 seconds between 7th and 1st as it stands at the moment. If you haven't already, guys, please hit the like button on the stream, and if you do have a chance, please share it out on your socials. And if you're not already, please hit the subscribe button again. Subscribe to the channel. We are getting extremely close to 2,000 subs. It could be possible to do it on the stream tonight if enough people share it on out there. We're only 8 subs away, so if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Oh, who's that going off in the side there? Looks like Beefy that was. Yes, Ollie doing some quick laps there, 47.588, still behind the snail though. Race Lord, move fast up that is for Race Lord, the 47.554, so he's setting the pace now. Looks like that's going to be a move up the inside, ooh, a bit sideways, the glitching all over the place. That's Nigel Mansell down to 3rd. Now I'm looking at the inside of the snail, he's not a snail, he's absolutely flying. So that drops Ollie down to 3rd. Ollie, yep, is tucking in behind. Audio in 4th. He's just sat behind Biden his time at the moment. He's in the 47s away. He's on the 47.625. So Audio having a great race there in 4th. Mike in 5th now. So recovered himself up 2 positions. That's great there from Mike. And then we've got Beefy in 6th. And the D-Lock's not too far behind. They're in 7th. I only need 7 subscribers now to get ourselves to that magic 2,000. Can we do it on the stream tonight? It'd be absolutely phenomenal to do it on the stream. To get to the 2,000 subscribers would be an absolute privilege. So Racel 3.1 in the lead with 3 minutes to go. He is absolutely flying in this race. He's setting a new personal best, which is a purple sector because he does have the fastest lap. See what he can do as he rounds the final corner. Can he get himself another purple lap? Very good consistency over the last couple of laps. 47.58. That is an absolutely rapid lap time by Race Lord. Absolutely flying there. With the Hamilton helmet on as well. Now, here's the view that I wanted to show you guys a bit earlier. We'll do it with Racing because he's going purple again. So you go into the in-car view, but then look, you look at the sidecar view, which is just looks incredible. So as he comes through, you see, oh, he's 2 tenths down on this lap. Now we'll jump back. Let's go on board with. I know Ollie's might be a bit glitchy. Yeah, his is a little bit glitchy. So we'll go on board with audio. Don't want to make people motion sick. The polka dot livery. And a lovely slipstream as audio. Looking to go around the outside. Oh. He's going to recover that. Where's Mike though? Here comes Mike. Mike's going to look to people. Mike goes up the inside. Looks like Ollie is giving the place back. So Mike goes up to 3rd. He's gone from last to 3rd. He's capitalised on the mistakes of people in front and actually sent out the inside. Now he's just got Nigel Mansell in front to contend with. Ollie's backed off and let audio through, which was beautiful to see. It's the right thing to do in that situation. Now look at this, Mike will be pushing on. He thinks he might be able to catch up to the snail. So Mike and audio they're going inside. Well, where's audio come from? Audio now up to 3rd. What do you mean? Again, on the inside of Mike to get 3rd place, and he will have the inside line into the 1st corner. Mike looking for a cutback there. But it looks like audio's got the move done and is up and underway. 46 seconds. So these guys will complete this lap and then they'll have one more lap to complete. As I thought, if you haven't already, please hit the like button on the stream. There is more of you watching than have liked the stream, so if you can take 2 seconds just to hit that like button, just helps get the stream pushed out there as far and wide as possible. Make an absolute world of good to us here at the series. So at the moment it is Race Lord as we come into the final lap. He is 4.5 seconds in front of Nigel Mansell in 2nd, audio in 3rd, then it's Mike and Ollie 4th and 5th. They're really close together. I'm probably my money. Butler is very quick. Look at that, Mike's now setting purple sectors in 4th. Yeah, Butler's quick. There's a lot of quick drivers in Heat 2. There's a lot of quick drivers. There's a lot of quick drivers in Heat 1. There's not everyone in the whole event, I would say, could win it, as Race Lord wins Heat number 1, followed by Nigel in 2nd, Audio 3rd, Mike in 4th, Ollie in 5th, D-Locks takes 6th, and 7th going to Beefy. Right, so that is the result from there. That is Race Lord taking the race win there. He'll be happy with that. He'd be very happy with that, knowing old Race Lord. So we will run through the results and hand out the points to everyone. So here is the results. So it is Race Lord there with 1st place. So he gets 50 points for that. Nigel Mansell gets 49. So he finished 2nd. Audio muted there in 3rd, so he gets 48. Mike will get 47 points. Ollie will get 46. Then with Deluxe getting 45 and Beefy getting 44 points for 7th place. So that is the results from heat number 1. Well done to Race Lord, Nigel Mansell, and Audio Muted for podium finish. Very close though. Look at the lap times, how close it was between everybody doing a 47-second lap time, which is great to see. So let's save down the replay. Right, we'll be back in 2 seconds, just whilst I get the lobby set up for heat 2, so don't go anywhere. Right everyone, we are back. We've got the lobby set up for Heat 2 and the drivers are just getting into the room. So we've got Sandancer in, Mario's joining, Butler's in, Lee is in. So let's just have a look at who we've got in this one, remind ourselves on who we've got in here. We're just waiting for Johnny and Briskia if they can get into the room as quickly as possible. Let's just make sure that we get them into the room. Here comes Watsy. So let's just have a look at who we're waiting on there. Here's Johnny. So we're just waiting on Briskia. Let's just give him a message. So the guys should be, we're just waiting for Johnny. There we go, Johnny's checked in. Let's just get the, we'll just wait for Johnny to check in, which he has. We can start doing the grid order. We are waiting for one driver, but I can just get it done. Waiting for him. So on pole in this one is Lee, with Watsy in second. Then third we've got Butler. Fourth we've got Sandancer. And then fifth is Mario. Then it should be Briskia, who we're waiting for, and then it's Johnny, who should be in seventh, but if Briskia doesn't hurry up and get on in, then he will be. Oh, there's me pushing a button. I pushed that on my keyboard, I didn't even push that on my controller. So if he doesn't hurry up, then we'll be starting without him. We'll give him a couple more seconds. But if he doesn't hurry up, then we'll be starting without him. Which is very annoying when people say that they're going to do something and then don't do it. I don't mind if you can't do it. Just drop me a message so I know. Would be the nice thing to do. But doesn't look like he's going to join. So, oh no, who's joining? Who is this person? How have you got the code? You're not in here. You are. How are people joining the room that shouldn't be in the room? Kick out. Kick out. I can't kick this person because oh wow, what is going on here? I set this to private. Race Lord, you're not meant to be in here. You're in heat 3. I can't kick this person. Why can I not kick this person? Oh, because they're taking forever to load on in because they're probably the world's worst internet. Right, Briskia has missed it. Let's give the guys a ready up now. We've got everyone out of the room that shouldn't be in here. We'll have to run with 6 in this heat. Because it doesn't look like he's coming. Right, let's get heat number 2 underway. 10 minutes of action to bring you. Let's get it going. The beauty is, if Briskia then now turns up, he can always go and he can do his last heat. But the chances are, obviously, he won't be getting out of the B final. Unless he wins the B final, of course. Which is why the option is there. So Lee on pole, Watsy second, Butler third, Sandanza in fourth, Mario fifth, and Johnny in sixth. And we're underway. Looks like a good start from Butler. There, Lee having an alright start. Watsy looking around the outside. And looks like Butler's going to be making a move into turn 1. Lee goes defensive. Butler looking around the outside, just slots in behind. Now he's dived up to the inside and gets the move done. And that is Butler up into the lead. Lee's going to fight this one back. But Butler will just run up on that curb. Looks like Lee's going to fight it back pretty well, though. He's still just tucking in behind and getting himself there into second place. There's Watsy in third. Mario in fourth. Sandanza in fourth now. Johnny in fifth. What has happened to Watsy in sixth? Watsy got dropped back there. I don't know what happened to Watsy. Let's save the replay and we'll have a look at what happened to Watsy. Oh, he just got tapped by Mario, it looked. And he gets front end damage as well. There's a little bit of a tap in there. We'll have a look at what happened with that later on after the race. So Lee there in the lead. Lee taking the lead. He didn't back in the lead. We missed that. So Lee in the lead. Butler second. Sandanza third. These guys are going to battle it out all the way down this back straight. Johnny in fourth. With Watsy in fifth. Looks like Mario has backed off and waited for Watsy. So Mario in sixth. And this was Mario's lower start. So he has got a higher start to come up later on. So I think Mario just thinking feels bad for the little bump on Watsy. Doing the right thing, backed off and let Watsy back on through. They can hunt down the pack together to the front action. Look at this, through abreast. So we've got Lee there in the purple car and then Sandanza trying to go around the outside, Butler covering off the inside. Great livery of Butler there as well. Phenomenal livery. We posted it up in the Discord a couple of days ago. Absolute cracker of a livery. That is true. The code is displayed on my live streams, but I didn't know I was that popular. That is true, though. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. I didn't think of that. So Lee is 7.5 tenths out in the lead at the moment. Butler in second. Johnny now in third. So something happened to Sandanza. He is still there though with the pack, but Johnny now up to third. Great livery from Johnny as well. This is the first time I've seen his livery. Johnny recently went to Spa. Some great pictures he put up of the Academy Esports trip to Spa. Okay. Popular, to be honest. But that was a good point. You did raise a good point. I didn't think of that, to be perfectly honest with you. There's me going, how have they got the code? And I'm literally screaming the code. Johnny now dropping down to 4th as Sandanza gets up to 3rd. Looking to go around the outside and gets it done. Onto the start-finish straight. And then we'll look at this battle for the lead. Butler, oh, if that was for the finish line, that would have been phenomenal. Butler looking to go on the outside. Lee on the inside. And getting it. Oh, Sandanza running through the gravel there in the background. Mario has got past Watsy in the background as well. So Mario up to 5th. Lee there in the lead. Now 6 tenths in the lead. Butler 2nd. Sandanza in 3rd. With Johnny in 4th. Johnny having a great little run there. Mario fastest lap of the race at 48.244. It's a little bit cloudier than the first heat, so probably not expecting to see the lap times up there with what we saw in Heat 1 for this Heat 2. Mario is pushing on to Johnny, so might see, but there we go. Sandanza doing a 47.662. Back to the lead, and it is Butler who has taken the lead. Let's see if we can see where he done that. Looks like he got it done before turn 1, full paddock heel bend. But he is in the lead now, and then behind, a bit of action going on. Oh, Sandanza going off? No, I heard a lot of screeching, but he's not going off. He's kept it on the track. Let's check in with our lovely numbers on the doors. And let's see whether we've hit that magical 2,000 subs. I said I would absolutely love to do it live. So Butler in the lead. So 7 more. We just need 7 more. Share it out there as far and wide as you can. Don't cost you anything to subscribe. Get it shared out there as far and wide as you can. We need 7 more to get to that. The goal that I set for the end of the year was 2,000. So we could potentially do it 6 months early. If that's the case, then I'll change the goal to 3,000 by the end of the year. If we hit the subs tonight, new goal will be 3,000. Lee and Sandanza having a great little battle here, and then we've got a little battle in the background as well. And it looks like there goes Sandanza getting up into 2nd, looking to go around the outside. Lee's going to cover the inside, but Sandanza sweeping around the outside, getting himself up into 2nd. The weather has cleared up a bit here, and we've got a bit of a battle going on in the background here as well. We've got Mario and Johnny going at it. Getting up the inside is Mario, and gets the move done around the outside by Magic Mario. Johnny now into 5th, and Watsy in 6th, and Watsy not too far behind the back as well. The car separated by 9.5 seconds. Message for Butler: run Forest. I think it's definitely like that. 2.2 in the lead. And 3 minutes 20 left to go on there, so he should be. He could afford to lose 7 tenths of that, and he'd still be there or thereabouts in the lead at the end of the race. So I think he's almost at the stage now where it's take it easy. As we see Watsy there, it's got past Johnny, and that is Watsy up to 5th, Johnny down 2 seconds. Now, how far away is Magic Mario? He's only 4.1 seconds off of Lee. A mistake, and he could get this. There is Butler. He's only 1.4 seconds in front now. Sandanza is on the attack. Very quick driver, Sandanza is, as we've seen many a time. And as I know many a time, Butler is an extremely quick driver. Many a time I've been looking at the rear end of his cars in various different series throughout the years. To be fair, there's probably been a time that I've seen the back of everybody's car that's in both heats so far for the race. So judging by my standards, it's probably not a good measuring stick. But definitely know how fast these guys can be. Butler now pulled out a couple of attempts on this lap, which is what he needed to do, just consolidate his lap, as he should get 3 laps in at a push. As here goes, new personal best for him, almost the fastest lap of the race. With Sandanza there in second, Lee in third. Mario's closed that gap to 3.2 seconds. So Mario is on the hunt for a podium. Mario in fourth. Then in fifth, we have Watsy. It's got a little bit of gap over Johnny in sixth place. Oh, very consistent lap times. As I say, it's just getting to the point now where the weather conditions have just turned around enough that he's now in the low 48s, high 47s. So Butler in the lead now. He's going to get one more lap in. The only one that might not is Johnny. So keep an eye on Johnny. Sandanza there in second with Lee in third still. Mario's got that gap down to 1.9. Mario pushing hard. Look at that consistency from Mario last few laps in 47s. And the ones before that were high 48 and high 49. So he had a slow lap on lap 8. But he's regained that back. So approaching the final lap of the race, let's do the onboard camera angle that we love so much with the guys. So Butler, as he comes through into turn 1, good use of curve there. We want to run it just up to the exit curve and then slam on them brakes into going in nice and tight on the apex, let it run out wide a little bit over the exit curve, and you want to get as close to the grass there and flick it in. Wait to get on the power till the car's nice and settled, because you don't want it to spin around. And Watsy is finished in 5th and Johnny's finished in 6th. We'll jump outside of the view now, because here comes Butler round the long, it's basically 2 corners that make up the final corner, and it's going to be Butler. So who called Butler for the Heat 2 win? I think that was Jimmy. As Butler takes the race win for Heat 2, Sandanza 2nd. Lee will come through to claim a podium and take 3rd place, with Mario in 4th, Watsy 5th, and Johnny in 6th. But Butler there winning Heat number 2. So great job there from Butler to take the win. Let's remind ourselves of that whose results so we can pop them into the point scoring table. So Butler there with the race win. Sandanza there in 2nd, with Lee in 3rd. And then we've got Mario in 4th, with Watsy there in 5th, and Johnny there in 6th place. Right, let's save the replay down on that one. And we'll be back in a moment for Heat number 3. Don't go anywhere. We're back in a second. Right, everyone, we are back. So we're just waiting for the heat-free drivers to get on in to the room. So in heat-free, we've got 2 people missing from heat-free because so we're only gonna have 6 in this one. So we've got Mario. Mario's going to move up to pole for this one. So Mario's like Deluxe will be second, Beefy third, Nigel Mansnell fourth, Lee in fifth, and then we've got Race Lord who will be in 6th place. So Mario is absolutely locked in with the 2 people that haven't turned up for tonight. As I said earlier, I love it when people don't even message you. But that's the way that unfortunately you've got to set the grids in advance so people don't turn up. People will just luck in. I've had it in karting races before where you get to the grid and the guy in front of you is not racing, so you just think about it as I've gained a place before the lights even go out. So should only have 6 of us in this one. Just gotta wait for a couple more who's joining in now, and then we're just waiting for one more. Who are we waiting for? So, right, I've just got to get this code. Right, so we're just waiting for Racing. He is literally just on his way. So let's catch up with the chat just for him feel like him to go. So we've got audio there basically said, go Mario Colson, that was fun, had to be patient and wait for the right moment. Yeah, 100%. These cars are completely planted, but the moment anything goes slightly astray with them, then you are really out there. Who are we waiting for as well? So we've got Deluxe we've got Deluxe in here. Lee, we need Lee. Lee Duncan, where are you? Where is he? So we're just waiting for Lee. I've just messaged. I think he might be joining the room now. If he is, there he is. Perfect, fantastic. Right, we just need Lee to check in, and then we can set the grids for heat 3. So let's just get the grids up for heat number 3. So as I said, 2 people not showing up. So that's going to put Mario up to pole. Deluxe in second. Beefy will then be third. With then Nigel Mansnail in 4th place. Lee will be in 5th and Race Lord there in 6th. Fantastic, guys. Let's get them all in and let's get the guys ready up and we can get the action here for Heat 3 underway. Let's have a look at this one, obviously, because it's kind of a new style of event. So I thought Heat 3 would be on. Oh, look at that. I said, when I done the timings, I said about 8:10, and it is bang on 8:10. We are perfectly on schedule. Let's get this one underway for heat number 3 of the evening here. Let's give the guys a couple more seconds and then we get it going. That'll do. Let's get it going. We'll have a little update whilst they're racing as well on how we're doing with the subs. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, get your subscription in. Turn on that little bell notification as well so you know when we are racing. But it's Mario on pole here, Deluxe second, Beefy third, Nigel 4th, Lee in 5th and Race Lord in 6th. This is the second heat for these guys. And we're underway. Mario getting a good start. Deluxe moving straight over to cover that off on the inside. And there we go. And it's Mario taking the lead into turn 1 with Deluxe in hot pursuit. And Nigel Mansnell looking to get up the inside of Beefy, and he does. Gets up the inside. Oh, look at that. 3 across. Look at this. Beefy, Lee's taking the initiative and going down the middle. Oh, he knocks off the snail. They all go side by side. Lee is the one that dropped out there, and the one that gained the most from that is Racing up to 4th. So he started last, and he's up to 4th already. Let's have a look at what happened between Nigel and Lee. So you see Lee in the purple there. They go free abreast as they come down the hill. D-Lux is too quick. D-Lux is rapidly quick. Oh, it was just a little tank slapper, and that just knocked Nigel into the oblivion. D-Lux has won the series the last 2 times round. So last time round was the Porsche Cup, and before that was the Ferrari 296 Championship. That he's won both of the last 2, and he's won them on the last race of the season as well. So he's a very quick, consistent driver. Race Lord is very quick as well. Nigel Mansell's very, to be fair, everyone's quick. I think everyone is pretty much now got at least a podium. Everyone in here has got a podium in the last series. So that's how quick these guys are. Mario crossing the line, new fastest lap of the race from him, a 47.969. So Mario setting the early pace, getting himself a second in the lead of D-Lux. Oh, Beefy! He's gone through the gravel. That gravel absolutely pulls you in, suckers you in. Is the final of the GP now? No, it's not, but that is a really good idea. That would have been a really good idea. And the target man, Cole, would be Fodder if Fodder was racing. He only done 6 races in the GR3 Masters last series, and he won all 6 and got the fastest lap in all 6. That's his name I've seen for a while, Nigel Mansell. It is phenomenal. The first time I ever raced with Nigel was when we done the 12-hour endurance race for Mind for Mario, and it was my stint and I was driving, and I was just like, what is, I was like, oh, that's a brilliant name, phenomenal name, Mr. Snail. So Mario, nice early pace here from Mario, still got the fastest lap of the race, done it on the last lap, 47.683. And for once, Mario spent more time practicing than what he did doing his livery, which is a shock for Mr. Livery Extraordinaire Mario. D-Lux getting some great pace in here, so is Race Lord. This is the one that he started from the back, and he's up to 3rd, so that is a cracking effort from D-Lux. And then we've got Beefy in 4th, so he's hanging in there in 4th, which is a good race for him. Lee there in 5th, and Nigel Mansell in 6th place. So Nigel just getting into swinging a bit now. He's on a 48.2 on the last lap. Another great livery with the Union Jack there. But it is this man in the lead. Now it looks like D-Lux is under pressure. D-Lux is under pressure from Race Dog. Where have we seen this before? Cole, you don't need practice, Cole. That's the thing. You don't need it. Here we go. Race Lord on the attack. Biding his time here nicely behind D-Lux. It's only for 1 extra point, but that point could be the difference of starting the final on pole. I need to tag WD-40, little rusty. As Race Lord, new fastest time for the race, a 47.435 from Race Lord. Now, Race Lord, for those of you, both of them are wearing a Hamilton helmet as well, so they're basically teammates. For those of you that haven't watched the screen before, Race Lord is not only a quick driver on the sim, he also races karts and is a multiple champion in karting as well. He's a very, very quick driver. very determined driver on his day as well. I had some absolutely phenomenal battles with him throughout the years. But this is giving Mario the opportunity to absolutely stretch his legs out in front. Magic Mario could be going into the final with a first and... Oh, we got moving in the background. D-Lock's covering up the inside. Looks like Stephen Racing behind him. I was just saying we could see Mario going into the final with a first and a fourth, which would be very good points for the final. And we've got D-Lox there in second. So he'd be getting good points here. So is Race Lord Beefy with some solid points there as well. He's having a bit of a Sunday drive there. 3 seconds in front, 2 seconds behind, with Lee in 5th and Nigel in 6th. I'm so interested. Oh, Nigel's running through the gravel. I'm so interested to see the winner of the B final start at the back of the A final. I think that's going to be epic for the finals. Mario 2.5 seconds out in front now. Absolutely loving life is Mario there. D-Lox is not loving life. He is feeling the Race Lord for a little bit of four-wheel drifting there. D-Lox has pulled himself out a couple attempts there. Oh, we got 2 minutes 50 left. Let me know who you're here supporting. Let me know who you're here to watch. Obviously, we know Jimmy's here to watch Carl. Still 7 away. Come on, guys. Let's push out there as far and wide as we can. Also, if someone can check just where the stream is in comparison to all the other GT7 streams that are out at the moment. If you can just click on GT7 and just see how many views the highest stream in the world at the moment has got, that information would be much appreciated if someone could quickly do that. I'd really appreciate that. So, D-Lox seems to have pulled out a couple attempts here, which has kind of got the heat off of his back a little bit. The main thing that we've got going on at the moment, the closest battle, is these two. The battle for 5th and 6th. Nigel Mansell, new personal best, almost set a new fastest lap for the race as well. And he's right on the back of Lee. Looks like he's looked for the inside there. So he's going to be looking to get past Lee. And Lee's not going to be wanting to let him go on through. Look at that. Lose all the track and a bit more. Sweep into the inside as a snail. He's up the inside. Oh, Lee gets through the curve. I vote for the GP track. Oh, look at this. A little bit of side by side. Robin is racing. These guys will be... They'll get an extra lap in as well. It's Nigel Mansell moving to the outside. Looking for a way through. Can he get the cut back? Looks like he got a good drive to fling himself up the hill. Going to the outside. Yeah, you do GP, we'll do Indy. Oh, now Nigel Mansell's going to get forced to the outside. Now, there is also a very close fight towards the front for 2nd and 3rd. Winslow looking to go around the outside. Now, can he switch his back? He needs to get a good exit here. It's all about spooling that turbo up. Where have we heard that before, everyone? I reckon D-Lox has got a smaller turbo in his Ferrari. Race Lord looking to go around the outside. Hooks it up, turn up by accident. Yeah, you'll meet Barry R right there, as Super GT would say. As, oh, look at that. Race Lord looking to go around the outside. I've just noticed that D-Lox has got, like, it's more of a Nicky Lauda style Ferrari livery, and it's got the gold rims to go with it as well. It's like a 1976 Ferrari. Now, final lap. Let's watch Mario come round. We will keep an eye on D-Lox. Oh, Race Lord has knocked him. Race Lord has waited though, he's done the right thing. And that's going to cost him, because I think Beefy might take him as Mario takes the win. D-Lox is going to take 2nd. Oh, Rachelord used out the Beefy who takes third. Rachelord lost it on the line. He's done the right thing and waited for Deluxe. Lee takes fifth, and Nigel Mansell will take sixth. Going into the pits, Nigel. But it's this one, it's Mario who takes heat number 3. Race win going to Mario. Super close. Super close. Great respect there. Rachelord knew what he'd done. So he'd done the right thing and just backed off. And it did cost him a place, but he'd done the right thing. There's Mario with the race win pole position and a clean race bonus for Mario as well. Right, let's have a look through the results and update the supercomputer table with some points on here. So, Mario, you have got yourself 50 points, my friend, for the race win. Deluxe, you've got 49, with Beefy getting himself 48 there. So, Beefy getting the third place, so well done to Beefy on the podium there. Rachelord will get 47. Then we've got Lee there in fifth. He's getting 46, is Lee. And then we've got Nigel, who gets himself 45. So, that's that heat done. Let's reset the lobby. We'll be back in a second for heat number 4. Don't go anywhere. Right everyone, we are back. We've got the lobby set up for Heat 4. So let's have a look at who's joining us for Heat 4's grid. Let's just give ourselves a little reminder of who is in this one. So we've got Ollie, we've got Johnny, we've got Audio Muted, Sandanza, Butler, Watsy and Mike for this one. So all of the guys getting themselves in the room. This one's going to be a battle and a half as well. So here we go, let's see here. Let's get everyone in the room. Who are we waiting on? So we've got Ollie in here. We are just waiting on Johnny. Johnny's the only one we're waiting on. So Johnny, get yourself in the room, son. We can start setting the grid though. Well, here he is. Perfect. We'll just wait for him to get himself checked in. Right, here's Johnny. Right, let's set that grid. So, grid order. So, it is, as I said, Ollie on pole. We're just waiting for Johnny to check in, but we can carry on doing it. So, Ollie on pole. Johnny is going to be in second, so let's just... we're still waiting for Johnny to check on him. For a second. Here we go. He's finally loaded on in. Perfect. Right, so we got Ollie, then Johnny, followed by Audio Muted in third, followed by Sandanza in 4th, with then Butler in 5th, Watsy in 6th, and Mike in 7th. So this is going to set the grid. After this, we'll know the grids for the finals. So let's get this one underway for heat number 4 here at Gran's for the Radical O Plate. Also, guys, let me know what you think of the event so far. We obviously complete new format that we're just trying out to see what it's like. Because the beauty of this format is we can have as many drivers in the series as we can possibly hold. So Ollie in pole, Johnny 2nd, Audio 3rd, Sandanza 4th, Butler in 5th, watch out for him as Jimmy would say, Watsy in 6th and Mike in 7th. And lights out and away they go. Look at that, Ollie getting a good start, Johnny getting away well as well. And covering off the inside is Johnny as there goes Audio muted. Oh, Audio getting a little bit squirrely there, and he's going to invite some pressure from Sandanza and Butler. Those two are going to be interesting to watch racing side by side. Watsy in amongst all of that as well, and Mike getting a place up and getting himself into 6th. So Mike will be happy with that. Butler looking to go up the inside there. He's into 3rd. This is giving Ollie a chance to run. Now here we go. So the bottom 7 in the table will be in the B final, but the winner of the B final will move on to the back of the A final. As Butler is looking at the inside, Johnny is covering it off, and Johnny covers it off well. Look at this. This is giving Ollie an absolute 2.8 second lead, 3 second lead in front. Oh, a little bit. There we go. And Butler is up to 2nd place. He can go and hunt down the leader now. With Johnny in 3rd. Audio there in 4th. Watsy in 5th. Look how close these guys are. Mike in 6th. Now let's look at this. Whilst we can chance this early on, let's look at it from Mike's point of view. On this side car. Oh, look at that. Power out of the corner, Mike, and up to 4th. And onto the back of Ollie. Johnny now. Side with Mike wrestling the car. Now Mike races in VR, so that would have been a squirrely moment from him. Looks like Sandanza looking to go the inside. There we go. We can see his car there. And all Audio for him. That's like sort of break of delivery going up the inside as well. Mike's going to have the inside here. So good defensive work there from Mike. Ooh, Sandanza just getting a little bit squirrely in the background off the curve there. This is bringing them onto the back of Johnny. Mike looking to get himself on the podium. Run. Mike loves a wide line for that corner. That's giving Sandanza the run, and Sandanza up to 4th. Mike dropping down to 5th. These guys are battling all over. Look how far he is in front. 4.2 seconds in front. Butler in 2nd. Ollie with the fastest lap of the race at 47.673. Then behind, all the guys making it through the corner. But look at them all going side by side. Look how close they are. Johnny, I think he might have got a little bit of a tap from behind there, but held it well. Johnny's still holding on there. Now Audio's throwing up to 3rd. And he's through and up. Now this is sprint racing at its absolute finest. Let's have a look at what we've got going on in the stream. How are the light situation going? 17, 3 away from the 20 target. We always set a light target of 20 in the stream. What a move by Mike, says Mario. Mario, he is making moves tonight. Few are lagging. Yeah, I know, there seems to be... I don't know whether it is when Ollie is in there. I think I know what it might be, Lee, so leave it with me. think I might have an idea, because Ollie's lagging all over the shop. Butler in second. I should be able to fix it before the final loop. Audio muted in third now. Sandanza fourth. Mike in fifth. And then Watsy and Johnny. Watsy in sixth. Johnny in seventh. The field only separated by 10... I almost said 10 minutes then. By 10 seconds at this stage of the race. Lap 6 we are on. Almost halfway into the race. Cracking scrap between them. Mike has broken away now a little bit. He has got himself 1.8 seconds in front. All can happen until the last lap, says Mario. 100% agree with that, mate. Bang in there, Ollie. Yeah, Ollie is 4.6 in front. Look at those lap times, how consistent they are. Butler, though, not giving this one up at all. I think this would be enough to put Butler on pole, I think, maybe for the A final. Have to have a look. Audio muted though, coming along with Sandanza and Mike in tow. I just realised that Audio muted's got a Merry Christmas livery on. I've been calling it a polka dot livery because I thought they would do polka dots for their Christmas lights. It's June, mate. It's not even July. We're just under halfway through the year. Sandanza pushing up to the back of Audio. He's looking for a podium finish here, which would give him some very good points because he's got second place. That would be enough, I think, to get him potentially on pole. Butler's obviously got a win and a second. So I think at the moment it would be Butler on pole for the A final if things stay as they are. But as Mario said, anything can happen. Colossus, Mike goes on the inside. They're going to be side by side. Sandanza lives to fight another day there. Mike sending up the inside again. Get himself on the power. Exactly, Mario. Exactly. So there is the race leader. There's Ollie, 4.6 seconds in the lead of Butler in second. In third place, we've got Audio. Mike's just got himself up to fourth. There goes my dog because someone's at the door. Fifth is Sandanza. Sixth and seventh is Johnny. So, Ollie there, 4.7 seconds in the lead. Oh, bit of grass cutting, don't want to do that. As we do have further back, we've got that little battle between Mike and Sandanza. They're still side by side. And Mike getting himself keeping that position. But Sandanza is not going to let that one go anytime soon. This is giving Audio a great chance to get further out in front. So this is giving him a great opportunity to get himself further up the field. But Ollie now 5.1 seconds in front from Butler. Butler, Audio mute can see Butler. And then in fourth, we've got Mike there in fourth. So he's now got himself 4 tenths in front of Audio. Fifth, we've got Sunday, still only 4 tenths behind, so it could all happen here. What we got? We got 1 minute 50 left of this heat, and then it's on to the finals. And then a bit further back, we've got Watsy in 6th, and 7th is Johnny. At the moment, new fastest lap of the race, 47.517 for Ollie. Still glitching all over the place. Butler not too far off of his personal best. Audio muted now has Mike for company and Sandanza. They're getting closer to audio, so there's audio had a little bit of a wobble somewhere on this lap because these guys are now only half a second behind. So Mike is benefiting from that slipstream, and that's going to help him in that battle to get himself away from Sandanza. Sandanza is not going to be able to get past him probably in a straight line now, and Mike gets so good. He loves that corner on the brakes. Mike there, he's got himself within 3/10. Now the timer, we've got 30 seconds left, so these guys will complete this lap. They'll get another lap in. I think Watsy might be the first one to take the checkered flag on the lap that he's on at the moment. Ooh, a little bit of a wobble there from audio. Mike getting behind him, getting close. Use that slipstream. Audio's had a good exit off that corner. So these guys will come on to start their last lap. Now, it is a battle for the last podium spot. The audio might be muted, but the colours aren't. Love it. So here we go. Johnny crosses the line. He takes 7th. So Watsy did get another lap in. We'll keep on board with this action for as long as we possibly can, because Mike looks like he might be going for the podium on the last lap. Looks to be going up the inside, maybe. Is he going to go for it through the last corner? We got to keep an eye out for. There is Ollie across the line to take the win. Butler will take 2nd place in heat number 4. Audio is going to drag it to the line and take a podium with Audio. Mike in 4th, Sandanza 5th, and 6th place will go to Watsy. So let's have a look at what that does to the points tables. So let's load on. Congratulations to Ollie. Oh, Ollie's got Red Bull overalls on. So let's see what that does. So Ollie gets the 50 points there for Ollie. Then Butler will take 2nd place. And then 3rd goes to Audio. Mike in 4th there. Sandanza then taking 5th. With Watsy taking 6th. And Johnny taking the 7th place there. So I'll just run through them again just to make sure I've got them right. So then, yeah, Audio in 3rd, Mike in 4th, then 5th Sandanza, Watsy in that, and then perfect. Right, let's set the grid for the final. So don't go anywhere, everyone. We will be setting the grids now for the finals, and we will let you know who is where. Let's just save the replay before I do that. Don't go anywhere, we're back in a minute, just setting the grids. Right, everyone, we are back. We're getting everyone into the room. Everyone can get themselves checked on in as quickly as possible. Then we can set the grid for the final here, for the B final. Let's have a look. We've only got 2 people checked in at the moment, so we will get them checked in as quickly as possible. So, the grid here for the final. Now remember, the winner of the B final will get themselves through to the A final. So we're just waiting for D-Locks to enter the room and Mr. Nigel Mance now. It's going to be Nigel on pole, D-Locks second, Lee third, Mike fourth, with then Beefy in fifth, Watsy sixth, and Johnny in seventh. There we go, everyone's in, let's get it set up. So where's the snail there? He's on pole, D-Locks in second, Lee in third, and then we've got Mike in fourth, with Beefy then in fifth, sixth is Watsy, and seventh is Johnny. There we go, we've got the grid set on up there. Who is your money on? Remember, the winner of the B final will start at the back of the A final. So that's going to be really interesting to see who's going to start at the back of the A final. Let's get this one underway. Will it be the snail? Will it be D-Locks? Will Lee sneak in there? Could Mike? Mike's very consistent once he gets his laps dialed in. So let's have a look and see who's going to take B final race win here. It's crazy to think we've seen a lot of these guys battling away at the front in a couple of the heats. And there we go, we're all off and underway. No jump starts for anyone, which is what we want to see. Just 15 minutes now of race action, so the next 5 minutes of track time for these guys. D-Locks looking to go for it early up the inside. And looks like he's got that move done, and he does, goes into the lead. Lee is also side by side with Nigel Mansell there in the background. Nigel dropping down a third from the start, and D-Locks getting himself into the lead, so he could be the one that's getting himself onto the A final. There is Lee there in second. Nigel Mansell in third. In the moment, Beefy's up to fourth. Mike in fifth. Mike and Beefy going side by side as they go on to complete lap one. Watsy in sixth, with Johnny there in seventh. But it is in the moment D-Locks has got himself a 4/10 of a second gap. Nigel Mansell getting back up himself up to second. Ooh, Mike dropping out the order into sixth. Nigel Mansell jumping over the grass there. Lee looking at the inside, there's a risky move there. Nigel going all the way out wide. Oh. I don't know how Nigel managed to keep that and also not wipe out another car. Watsy up to fourth, so Watsy having a great line. I think Mario's prediction of LBRacing for the B final was a solid prediction there. But it is D-Locks in the lead at the moment. He's getting himself a ticket to the A final as it stands at the moment. Lee in second. Fastest lap of the race going to D-Locks, which is what we'd expect at the end of lap 2. Beefy in third. Watsy in fourth, so Watsy having a great race at this point. Nigel going back to the inside though, and getting himself up to fourth. Watsy then into fifth, with Mike in sixth. Mike just needs to bide his time here. Actually has got 13 minutes of action here. Johnny in seventh, and not too far off the back of the gaggle of cars in front, which seems to be mainly Beefy, who's got himself up to second. Nigel's back up to third. So these guys are having an absolute cracking ding-donglies at the back there, but D-Locks is the one that's absolutely lucking him here, because he's just going, well, do you know what then, if you lot are going, Lee gets a slapper on. I think he's almost taken. I think he has taken out Nigel Mansell as well. Let's save the replay there because I think Lee was in third. So we'll jump back and have a look at where Lee was. I think he was in third at this point. No, Nigel was. I think Lee comes into the corner and he just got on the grass and then boom, round they go. And that took out Nigel as well. And that is their final. Pretty much done and dusted. They are 6th and 7th. That puts D-Locks in the lead by 2 seconds. Beefy in third. Beefy in second. Watsy in third. Now with Mike in fourth. Now it is only the winner that goes on through to the back of the A final. More than elbows. Yeah, it's a little bit. I think that was unlucky because Lee just got on the curve and then unfortunately Nigel was just on the outside to be collected. But there's still we've got 11 minutes left, just over 11 minutes, so there's plenty of time for the guys to come back because if it can happen within 4 minutes, it can definitely happen again in 11 minutes. But D-Log's in the lead, setting the pace as well, 47.968 with his fastest lap of the race. Correction, 47.823. 2.2 seconds in the lead at the moment. Beefy there in second. Just going across the gravel a little bit there. Mike's got himself up to third. Watsy in fourth. Johnny still in fifth. And Nigel just come through in sixth, and Nigel will be pushing on to try and get back up to the back of the pack. Personal best there. Oh, straight on from Nigel. Rejoins the track in a straight line. Oh, he's off again. So D-Locks there in the lead as it stands at the moment. Only still 2.2, so Beefy is sticking with him. Mike with the new fastest lap of the race. He's done a 47.8 as every 6 as Mike, so definitely pushing on from Mike. He's only 4.8 seconds off a place in the A final. And he push on and book himself a place in the A final. Yeah, dirty tyres. There's Mike off the track. Oh, don't go around Mike. Mike's got all the same time. No, he's in the barrier. Oh, and he's gone round. Oh, just moved himself out of the way. Oh, luckily he's ghosted. Because otherwise he would have been collected by everyone. That's the problem with VR. He's probably motion sick now from that. But Mike is down to 7th, so that puts Johnny up to 4th. Watsy back up to 3rd. And then I think Lee's just got past Nigel there, so I don't know what's happened to Nigel. I think Nigel's had an off. So this could put Mike back up to 6th. With Mike looking to go on the outside, Nigel's going to have some very dirty tyres. So both the VR guys, and there we go, we jump on board with D-Locks. He does another fast lap of the race of 47.7. Oh, 100% viewing, yeah, especially on that court, it just sucks you in and you are in a gravel trap and a half. Yep, 20 likes on the stream. Maybe we could push on to 25. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. It goes a massive way at helping us out here on the channel. But here we go, D-Locks is the one. And we got 23, my lucky number. What? Ready for you for the final? And it's on Magic Mario to take the win in the A final. So Beefy there in 2nd. Watsy in 3rd. So Watsy having a great run here. Consistency galore from Watsy. You can see the other 2 podium finishes in front. Final going to be a busy track. Yeah, it will be. Johnny in fourth. He's still got Lee behind him, 2 seconds behind his lead. And then Nigel and Mike are having a great little battle. Here, as there we go, Mike getting himself up the inside. Nigel looking to get the cutback. As Deluxe comes on now to complete another lap. Here we go, we got a little bit of action here between Mike and Nigel. Nigel goes through, Nigel pressing the grass, but he holds it together. Half-second penalty though for the snail. Mike looking to go round the outside. Next closest battle we've got on track is between Johnny and Lee. A bit further up the order in 4th and 5th. Nigel still fighting this round. Ooh, a little bit sideways there from Mike. Mike looking to go at the inside and does so. Yeah, completely. I've seen that as well, Carl. Me and Mario noticed that yesterday. So the setting is definitely on, and enabled, but for some reason it's just not bringing it up on any of the cars. We didn't know whether it was just an issue with the lobby that we had yesterday, but then it seems to be happening today as well. But it is the same for everyone. So yeah, I don't know what's happened with that. VR driving battle. Yeah, there's a battle of the VRs here for 6th and 7th. Deluxe is now 3.5 seconds in the lead, with Beefy behind in 2nd. So Beefy there, having a great little run for the podium, 2nd place here in the B final. What's he there in 3rd? 7 seconds off the back of Beefy in 2nd. Then we've got Lee in 4th, just crossing the line. He's got past Johnny, who's in 5th now. And then it's Mike in front of Nigel Snail in the battle of the VRs in 6th and 7th. But at this point, Deluxe is 3 seconds in the lead, then another 47.920. Beefy though, fastest lap of the race at 47.606. Still got 4 minutes. You could be claiming yourself a spot in that final. With Beefy, if everything goes the right way for him, only one ticket available. Who's going to be the one to get it? At the moment, it looks like Deluxe is the one. He could be easily half a second a lap slower than it has been all race, and probably still hold out this race win here. But Beefy is pushing it on. Yeah, the A final is also 15 minutes. Let me know what you think of the race times. I don't know whether next one round where we go shorter on the heats and shorter in the finals, or whether you think they're just right. Let me know your feedback. You would think that's an answer, but then it's always been the case in the GR3 Masters and stuff that the settings have always been the same. And it's always an hour brake balance in that, because you tick another setting and it enables it, but I don't know what's happened, it's just like on this car. But there you go, Deluxe's lead is slowly going down. There's Watsy in 3rd place. He's got an 8-second gap in front of him and an 11-second gap behind him. There's Lee just coming in, and then we've got a little battle in here because Mike is getting himself past Johnny. And Mike going through and up into 5th place. Ooh, just almost lost it in the exit of the corner, but he gets himself up to 5th. And Nigel is pushing on as well. Oh, Mike bouncing over the curbs there. Just under 2 minutes left of the B final before we get the A final underway. So we'll have a look at the grid for the A final. But at the moment, it is D-Locks who will be taking that spot in the A final. He's done himself enough here to get himself up that position. So it is Butler who will be on pole for the A final. Race Lord 2nd, Mario 3rd, Audio Muted in 4th, Ollie in 5th. Sandanza will be in 6th, and then it will be D-Locks in 7th. As it stands at the moment, it could all change in the last minute of racing here. D-Locks on a personal best lap here. D-Locks will have to do another 15 minutes. He's going to have another little stint to do at the end of this. Lost a lot of time there with D-Locks. So here we go. So 30 seconds left in. So this is going to be the last lap for D-Locks and Beefy. I think Watsy will get across the line with some time to spare as well, so he'll get this last lap in. Also, Lee has got 14 seconds to get to the line. Will Lee make it? Should do no problem. So should Mike. And I think the checkered flag might come out for Nigel. No, he makes it. So the checkered flag will come out for Johnny, who takes 7th. Here comes D-Locks to take the B final win and a ticket to the A final. It is D-Locks who takes the B final win. Beefy takes 2nd. Watsy will come through and take a podium and take that 3rd place spot. So he's done that. And then Lee will take 4th. With Mike in 5th, and Nigel will cross the line in 6th. But it is Mr. D-Locks who takes the race win and booking himself a place at the back of the grid for the A final. Right, don't go anywhere, guys. We will get the lobby up for the A final after we just confirm those results there. So D-Locks in with the race win. Beefy there again, fast lap of the race with 47.421. Watsy in 3rd, Lee in 4th, Mike in 5th, Nigel Mansell in 6th, and Johnny in 7th. Right, let's save down that replay. So don't go anywhere, guys. We will be back in a minute. Hi everyone, we are back. We've got everyone in. We're just waiting for D-Locks and Racelaw to check on in, and we will set this grid for the A final, the one that we've all been waiting for. It's been building up to this final here. So with Butler on pole, we're just waiting for Racelaw to check on in. We can start setting the grid without, to be fair. So it's Butler on pole, as I think he has checked in now. Yeah, he has. Right. So let's get the grid order. So Butler pole, Race Lord second, with Mario third. Then fourth we have Audio Muted, and then it's Ollie in fifth. Sixth is Sandancer, and then your winner from the B final, D-Locks, getting himself to the back of the A final. So let's get this one ready and underway. Let's give the guys a ready up. So who do you think is going to take the A final win? Who's going to take the O Plate title? So it's not done on the points get you. So the way that it would work in a championship is you'd get all the points you got from the heats and from the final. That'll be the plan going for the championship going forward. But as this is a one-off event, the O Plate title holder will be the winner of the A final. So whoever wins this race will take that title. So everyone getting out, what a lineup. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, this is going to be a phenomenal final. There's some extremely quick drivers in there. No, don't quit, Ollie. Just if you feel like it's lagging really badly, by all means create yourself some space and just carry on. But I don't want you to quit, mate. You've earned your place to be there. I'll let you know after one lap, says Jimmy. So right, let's get this one underway here for the final. The A final. Okay, as I said, what a lineup this is for the A final. Here we go. Butler on pole, Race Lord second, Mario third, Audio Muted fourth, Ollie in fifth, Sandancer sixth, and D-Locks in seventh. And here we go. Everyone getting away well. And Butler taking them through turn one. Race Lord following suit. Mario in third. These guys are looking super clean at the moment. Ollie in fifth. And Ollie, your internet connection looks perfectly fine right now at the moment. Not too much glitching on going there at all. Audio Muted in fifth. D-Locks has got himself up a position into sixth. With Sandancer in seventh. As who's that going wide? That looks like Ollie going wide. And he is going to recover himself to sixth place. D-Locks up to fourth. D-Locks is just I'm used to this. I've just had a load of practice. D-Locks is up to third. What's happened to Mario? Let's have a look at what happened here. Where is Mario? Mario was third. Is Mario just gone straight on? Oh, just clipped grass. He got away with it. Clipped it, but that's dropped him down the order. And D-Locks. Now Mario is now down to fifth. He's going to get back up to fourth. But D-Locks, the guy that started in the back, he can still go on and win the O Plate title. This is why I love this format. The guy that wins the B final could go and win the A final if he wants to. So if you've had a really bad, bad result that's put you in the B final, you can still go out there and win the A final. Mario in fourth, and Mario is not going to want to give up that podium. He's on a great run of podiums, is Mario. He's got, I think it was 4 podiums in his last 50. He's leading the race. Butler fights it back. They're going to fight it back into the... There we go. Butler on the inside. Race Lord will look to go the inside, but Butler regains a position. Lateral. Sweet. This whole field is. Race Lord will not give this up easily, I can tell you that now. He will have a bit between his teeth. But I know Butler as well. He will just be Mr. Smooth, Mr. Consistent. Mario running a bit wide there. He's going to potentially come under pressure from Ollie. Oh, someone got, I think that was Sandanza got a little bit squirrely in the background now. Ollie and Mario going side by side into the first corner. But it looks like D-Lox now is putting the pressure on Racelord more than what Racelord is putting on to Butler. So that's interesting. As Racelord, last of the late breakers. Mario now getting close to the back of D-Lox as well. So Mario's like, wait, D-Lox, I want my podium place back. I'm coming for it. Ollie piling the pressure though on to Mario and going side by side. Mario hanging it out there and does so. Audio Muted is just sat behind this, getting his Christmas tree up, ready to pick up anything that comes his way. But it is Racelord who's taking the lead in the race. Let's see if we can see where that happened. Here we go. He just dives on the inside and parks it on the exit of the corner. That is a typical Racelord move. Send it, park it, and drive it out the corner. And he does so to take the lead of the race. 4 tenths in front. Now, so Racelord will look to check out. Now look at that absolute gaggle of cars coming through. The same bit of racetrack. They're all battling it out. There is nothing between them at the moment. Butler is only half a second off the back of Racelord, who's half a second behind is D-Lox, and then Mario. Let's go on board with Mario. Let's do the here comes Mario. As Audio Muted gets behind, gets in front of Ollie behind, Mario will look for a lovely cutback line here. And gets it done. He's up to third, but that's going to give D-Lox the inside. Mario then looks, oh look at that drive off the corner from Mario. He's going to have the inside line to the next corner. D-Lox just literally like, no, I'm not giving all the touch in the corner, but they survive. Mario looks to get a better run through there, but D-Lox gets it. There's a little bit of tapping as they come through the corner there, but they're offside, but then we go behind. And it's still his point of view. He's literally been sat there behind, but then look, he's got Sandanza, and I mean, look at these guys battling out through the corners. This camera angle is phenomenal to watch on. This is 7th, 6th, 4th, and 3rd, all on the same bit of racetrack. And then we jump up to the leaders. This is the view that Butler has to the back of Racelord, so only half a second. Racelord running a bit wide there. This is going to give Butler a great opportunity here. He's closing up. He's got that slipstream. Here he comes. The sled is flying. It definitely is. Here goes Butler on the outside. Racelord tucks it into the inside nice and neat. But at the moment, D-Lox is in front there of Audio Muted. So D-Lox in 3rd, Audio Muted 4th, Mario dropping down to 5th, Ollie in 6th, Sandanza in 7th. Hot Boys putting on a show, that they are. Butler and Racelord are going at it. Nail, hammer and pole, as they say. D-Lox though started 7th, and now look at this. There's people side by side everywhere, but he's straight down D-Lox has, and then back 4. Well, imagine if that was for the line, I would be going mental right now. This can't. It can't go 4 abreast on the track, surely. I think Sandanza just. Oh, Barrett's to the inside. They're swapping positions left, right, centre. Sandanza just sat behind it again. Right. Oh, I said the commentator's curse. Round goes Sandanza. He's 360'd it and carried on. I think I got a commentator curse that, because I was just about to say Sandanza sat behind Biden's time nicely. Mario's now got 2 seconds of clean air in front to try and catch up to the back of D-Locks if he can. Otherwise, D-Locks will be going from 7th to podium, which is a great run for D-Locks. But at the moment, Racelord in the lead by 1 second in front. So Racelord from Butler, from D-Locks. That's your podium as it stands at the moment. 7 minutes remaining in the race. So there's a bit of time left to go. Look at that consistency from Racelord. 47, 47, 47, 47, 47, 47. 149 there. Yeah, D-Locks on the podium is just phenomenal. New first lap of the race set by Racelord. 47.334. He's absolutely flying. And then Butler in second. Now look further back, D-Locks there in there, but then Mario up to 4th, but under pressure from Ollie. Ollie looking to go on the outside. Mario covering that off nicely. Mario getting that covered off. And Mario keeping hold of that position. I don't think he's going to want to drop any lower than 4th. Ollie in 5th place. Audio in 6th. New personal best lap there for Audio. And Sandanza there in 7th after that unfortunate spin. But it is Racelord in the lead. He's 1.5 now seconds clear. He will be pushing. He'll just be doing qualifying lap after qualifying lap now, which we have seen in the past in these situations. When Racelord gets out in front, he pushes a bit too hard when he doesn't need to, and it can cause a mistake at times. He's now 1.7 seconds clear. Butler in second. D-Locks in third. That B final to podium result. And then look at the still battle going on between these guys. Mario in 4th. Audio Muted in 5th. Looks like Ollie's going to get that up the inside. No, Audio fights it back and gets it on the exit. Audio running wide. Ollie will look to go past and does so. Ollie up to 5th there. Now here we go. We've got Racelord still winning with 4.5 minutes left of the race. Everyone's times are, yeah, they are ridiculously close. I think everyone's in the let's have a look. So Racelord consistently in the 47s. Butler in the 47s consistently. D-Locks, he's in the 47s as well. Mario is in the 48s and the 47s. Ollie is in the 47s and the 48s as well. Audio is in, yeah, again, 47s and 48s. Sandanza is in the 47s consistently, but it was just that 1:53 lap that cost him loads. So he's only 3.5 seconds off the back of Audio Muted. So anything is possible for him to catch on up. But there we go, new fastest lap of the race from Racelord. As I said, he's no holding him back. It'll be quali lap after quali lap after quali lap. 47.269 now, the new personal best fastest lap, whatever you want to call it, from Racelord. He's absolutely flying out there, but what do you expect from the Racelord? Butler there in second. He's got himself a nice podium finish here. He's got a nice little gap in front of him, so a bit of clean air and a good gap back to D-Locks in third. He's in a good position to hold out this podium finish. He's 2 seconds, or just under 2 seconds, in the lead of Ollie, who's coming back strong in this race. Think these guys could catch up to D-Locks. We could see a change for the last podium spot in the last couple of laps. It is possible. We've seen it before in the heats throughout this event. It can happen. But here we go to Ollie in 4th. He's now only 1.3 seconds behind. Oh, who was that? Was that Mario? Mario getting a bit sideways there. Losing a bit of time, and this is giving Audio Muted the opportunity to get back behind him. Still Racing now 2.8 seconds in the lead. Another fastest lap of the race. I think he's done it. We have to quickly change between the two. He didn't do it on the last lap, so he done it on lap 14 and lap 16. He set new fastest lap. Standard by Race Lord. He's a little bit down now on this lap, so he's probably having a cool down lap knowing him. But we've got 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Butler in 2nd, still doing a great job there. Deluxe now is only got a 2nd behind to Ollie. Ollie is going to be pushing on hard now. Can he ruin the perfect run of Deluxe to go from winning the B final to a podium in the A final? Will be a phenomenal result from Deluxe. New personal best there from Ollie, and that's very close to the fastest lap of the race. He's now within 7/10. He's pushing on hard. Audio Muted and Mario having an absolute scrap behind as well for 5th and 6th. This is the battle though at the moment. The podium could be decided on the last lap of the race. He's still within 7/10. Mario, though, is close to being within a 2nd. Mario dropping off a little bit there. But gaining up on Ollie now. Now, this will be the final lap for everyone. Everyone will finish on the same lap. Who is going to take that podium place? At the moment, it looks like Deluxe will do it. He's 8/10 out in front. He's gained a 10th through the first sector here. The man with the checkered flag is coming out now. He's got 6 seconds until he starts waving it. The closest battle on the track at the moment is between these two. The checkered flag is out. We'll jump on board to Race Lord as he takes the win in the A final. Going to Race Lord. Butler takes 2nd place. Deluxe will make it. 2 podiums in a row. Ollie in 4th, Mario in 5th, Audio Muted in 6th, and Sandanza taking 7th place. So the story there, Race Lord with the A final win and taking the O Plate title is Race Lord. I will take a little screenshot of that. But the main story from there is Deluxe making it from the B final winner, starting 7th and making it all the way up to a podium. So congratulations to Deluxe on that. That was an absolute phenomenal job. Race Lord with the race win and the fastest lap. Look at those times, how close they were between everyone in that final. Butler in 2nd, Deluxe 3rd, Ollie in 4th, Mario 5th, Audio Muted in 6th, Sandanza in 7th. Wow. What a result that is from everyone. That was phenomenal to commentate on an organised night. What do we think, guys, of the format? Do we like it? Do we think it's a good refreshing change to the conventional race formats we normally host and everything like that? I hope you did enjoy it. There's a couple of little things to iron out in there, but I think as a concept, it's got potential. So cheers everyone for tuning in and watching tonight. There will be some things going on in the background over the next couple of weeks, but obviously we are imminently expecting a baby, me and my wife and our little boy. We're about to have our second baby, so there might be fun nights and stuff like that, but there won't be any big organised streams or anything like that over the next couple of weeks probably. So by all means, if you do want to have your own fun nights or anything like that, by all means chuck them up in the Discord, get involved, get some races going and things like that. I'll be around for some of them. There is the World Endurance Championship on the 11th. I'm hoping I can make that because we are booked in for the 13th for the baby, so hopefully, fingers crossed, but you know, whatever happens, happens. Cheers everyone for tuning in and watching. Let's just have a little update on, I don't think we've got to the 2000 tonight, but we're not far off at all yet. We are still 7 off, so we are still nice and close. We're not a million miles away, but I will catch up with you all very, very shortly. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching, and the O-Plate champion goes to Racelord. See you in the next one, guys.